Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Mad Micah, and I'm back at it again with another video. You already know what time it is. It's day 5. They say it takes 60 days to make a habit. We're 5 days in, 55 days left to go. And then we got another 30 on top of that. We got 85 days left of this 90-day marathon. Y'all sick of seeing my face yet? I hope not. Tune in to today's video. Listen to me what I gotta say. You know, it's late again. I don't care. I love doing this. I had some things to say. You know, I was just sitting in my room thinking a little too much, and I was like, might as well make a video. So here I am. But let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is gonna be ugly inside, outer beauty won't matter. And what do I mean by that? A lot of you guys are probably looking like, what are you talking about? I'll say it again. If you're ugly on the inside, it does not matter how pretty you think you are or how pretty other people tell you that you are. And I honestly can relate to that. I was just talking to a friend earlier today about how since high school, a lot of people who haven't seen me in a while or see me for the first time after a couple years have told me, you're attractive. Or, people random girls sometimes tell me that I'm attractive when I meet them or whatever in person. And for the past couple months, I've been going to the gym. I'm gonna post my progress pictures right here. But yeah, so, it's not that I don't think that I'm decent looking or handsome, I know I'm decent looking, especially compared to to some people out there, but it doesn't counteract how I feel about myself on the inside. It doesn't counteract from the things that I've done that I hold regrets to, that I'm, trying to let go of. It doesn't turn away from the fact that I've hurt people that I really care about. It doesn't change the fact that I've just been very neglectful in a lot of key relationships in my life. And I've been very neglectful to myself because I was walking around with this mentality or this attitude that I could do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I wanted to. And that's the mindset of an angsty teen, a kid in his early 20s. But it wasn't until I got smacked by reality multiple times, and I realized that I had to humble myself. I had to realize that there's a certain reason why I'm not getting the things that I want in life. There's a certain reason why God hasn't blessed me with my person or with a relationship, and it's because there's things inside of me that I need to fix. There's a lot that goes on up here in this head, believe it or not. And there's just times where I just sit and I think, and I'm just like, I could have done things way better, but now that I have done them, I need to realize that I need to take accountability for that, and I need to have humility, and I need to learn how to grow from things, And something that I just said to somebody recently is that, if you've been tuning into the other videos, you know that it's over now, but I was going through a situation with, a friend of mine, a special person to me in my heart, and, the only thing she ever wanted from me is to change. The only thing she ever wanted from me is growth The only thing she ever wanted from me is better. And I feel like now that things are done between us, if I don't do at least that for myself, then I feel like it was all for nothing. I feel like I didn't learn anything from the situation. I feel like I didn't grow at all. And as much as I might have disappointed her, ultimately, I'm disappointing myself. I'm disappointing my future self. You know, my mom may never say it, but sometimes I feel like I'm disappointing her. You know, my family and my brothers. And I just feel like I've wasted a lot of my life trying to chase after things that or trying to control things that I wasn't ready for yet. Or trying to take life into my own hands instead of just letting God guide me to where He wants me to go. I did a lot of sinful things. I did a lot of things I'm not proud of. I'm not gonna sit here in front of you guys and present myself as a perfect person or as somebody who needs your sympathy or anything like that. I'm just a person who's trying to change. I'm just a person who's trying to grow. I'm just a person with a message who wants to put it out here on YouTube. I just want to have some fun, vent, get some things off my chest, and, you know, grow a family. But I'm not a perfect person. I'm not shameless. I'm not blameless. I've said that before. There are a lot of things that I'm regretful for. There are a lot of things that I had to forgive myself for, let those shackles go so that I can move forward. And you know, there are some things that still hold me back. There are some things that, you know, keep me in bed or keep me thinking too much or keep me in a demonic cycle or a demonic habit. And I'm slowly working to break those cycles as well. But like I said, you know, you can only get 1% better every day. You can only make sure that you're better than who you were yesterday. Don't try to take on too much onto your plate and end up overloading yourself because you can't handle all the stress that you've brought onto yourself. Take it little by little. Go step by step. Understand that you're only one person and you can only do so much. But at the same time, stop every now and then and look at yourself in the mirror. Look how many people you used to have near you versus how many people you have near you now. You know? And there are some people who are toxic. There are some people who need to be let go of. But if you're not gaining new people to fill those spots, not to replace those people necessarily, but to fill those spots in your life, and at the end of the day you're just left with nobody, you need to look within yourself and realize that there might be something going on with you. There might be a reason why people keep leaving you. There might be a reason why, you know, you can't find a partner. There might be a reason why you're not getting the things that you want to accomplish in life, because there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong within inside of you. And I'm not saying that you're troubled or, you know, you can't be fixed. I'm just saying that you need to realize that within yourself. You need to realize that nobody's perfect. Everybody can grow. Everybody can change. Everybody deserves to spend some time with themselves and to realize who they really are and how they affect other people, how they treat other people, how they talk to other people. You know, and all those things are very important. We weren't put on this earth alone. Nobody here is alone. And, you know, some people are alone by choice, but, you know, they're grumpy and angry and, like, you know, they don't really want to be alone. The world has just disappointed them so much that they closed themselves off. And they never looked within the side of themselves to see what they could have done wrong or what they've been doing wrong, or, you know, how they treat other people, why they're alone. But don't allow yourself to be one of those people. Don't allow yourself to be a couch potato. Don't allow yourself to push away all of your closest people because the things that you're doing in life aren't right. the things that you're doing in life aren't aligning with what it means to be a good friend, or what it means to be a good partner, or what it means to be a good child to your parents, or a parent to your children if you have children. You need to understand that this life is about more than just you. You have other things to take care of, other responsibilities to deal with, and you can't force your emotions or your opinions or how you're feeling in the moment on anybody else. Force that on yourself. Deal with those emotions within yourself. You can't make anybody else take accountability for what they did. Why aren't you taking accountability for what you did? Why aren't you thinking about what you did? Why are you trying so hard to make this person say sorry to you or to apologize to you when you could have done them way worse? So we really need to start thinking about things like that. We really need to start thinking about how we affect other people, and what we say matters. You might be letting off some steam in the moment, or you thought that text you sent was harmless, but that really ruined that other person's day. That text that you sent made them cry. That text that you sent made them lose faith in all of their other friends, or all their other future relationships, or whatever. And you are over here not thinking about it at all, not thinking that, I was just trying to let my emotions be heard. Why weren't you listening to your own emotions? Why don't you go to God when you have a problem? Why do you feel like you need to bring other people down with you? If you aren't in a good mindset, if you aren't in a good mental space, if you feel like you cannot effectively communicate without having to poke at somebody else or make jabs at somebody else, you can genuinely speak from your heart, talk about what you did, and talk about what you're willing to do to fix the situation, then you don't need to be talking to people. You don't need to be texting people. You don't need to be trying to fix any situations, because you're only worried about yourself. You're only worried about how you feel at the end of the day. You're only worried about what's gonna make you happy. You're not thinking about that other person. You're selfish. And I'm never preaching that on this channel. I'm never preaching selfishness. I may tell you to be centered on yourself. I may tell you to focus on yourself. I may tell you to grind by yourself. But I'm never going to tell you to be selfish. I'm never going to tell you to treat somebody else because of what you're going through. I'm never going to tell you to put anybody else down or drag anybody else down with you. If you're sinking, it's on yourself to learn how to swim. Don't pull the other person down who also doesn't know how to swim. Then you're both dead. Nobody learned anything. Nobody got anything out of the situation. Nobody experienced anything. You're just both out of luck. Who does that help? What growth did you get from that? None at all. So make sure that you're taking time to really think about things. Next time you go to have a conversation with somebody and you're upset, walk away. Next time you go to have a conversation with your spouse or your partner, make sure that you come to them with an open heart. Make sure that you come to them with humility. Make sure you come to them with problem solvers. There's nothing that you can do with arguing. Arguing is useless. Arguing is pointless. And if you're just going back and forth with somebody, you're both just frustrating each other. You need to have a problem solver, a solution when you present yourself in conflict. Because if not, the conflict is just gonna go on. It's gonna get worse. Or, you're gonna lose that person. Or you're gonna push people away. Or you're gonna say things that you don't mean. Or whatever. You need to learn to separate yourself sometimes from certain situations so that you can have the best outcome, and that someone else doesn't have to see that side of you, or someone else doesn't have to see your anger that you have for not only just the situation that you're in, but the 20 other things that you got going on. Like, one person doesn't deserve all the turmoil that you have within your life. There's no reason why you should be putting your infidelities on someone else. There's no reason why you should be hurting someone else because you got fired and you also got a flat and your best friend said he didn't want to hang out and your mom said she needs you to come do something at her house. But when you got home, your wife had a hot cooked dinner for you. But since you had so many things to do, the dinner was cold. And instead of being thankful for your wife cooking you food, you went off on her for the food being cold because your day was stressful. How is that fair to her? She took her time to do something for you to make you feel better because she knew you had a long day. And instead of just putting it in the microwave, shutting up, and eating your food, you had to cause a problem and let your anger out on the wrong person. You're frustrated with yourself. Think within yourself, figure out why you got fired. Think about why you got a flat. You knew that your car was looking a little low. You knew that you got the TPM you have a TPM. You know you got the little thing on your dash. You could have avoided that. Your mom's always gonna need something. It's okay to go help her out. Don't be frustrated about that. If we just take the time to think about things, we just take some time to step back and realize what we really want, what we're really trying to communicate, we could communicate so much better with each other. We could do so much more good in the world. We could help each other out so much more. We could build more lasting relationships instead of relationships ending off of misunderstandings or arguments or, no one's ever being heard because everyone's always angry and there's always just arguments and, this, that, and the third. If we took time to figure out ourselves, to figure out the things that were going on in our lives and we didn't put so much on the people around us, then maybe things wouldn't be so hard. Maybe it wouldn't be so hard to be in a lasting relationship or to think about a marriage going longer than 5 to 10 years. The divorce rate is so high right now because people don't know how to communicate in this generation or in this day and age at all. Everybody communicates through social media, where there's false narratives here, there, and everywhere. Nobody knows how to communicate effectively anymore. I personally don't know how to communicate effectively anymore. I can't even blame it on anybody else. I picked up a habit to where if I feel like I can't control something or I feel like something's out of my control, I start spazzing. I could start losing it. I do anything that I can do to try to gain back control in this situation. And that has been the most toxic and destructive quality that I have gained in my entire life. It has ruined so many good situations for me. And I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with that behavior. I'm done with that old me. I'm done with that childish me. I'm done with the immature me. I'm done with the crazy me. Because he didn't accomplish anything. He didn't do anything. All he did was lost people. All he did was do weird stuff. All he did was act like a little boy. I'm a man. I ain't no little boy. I'm a man. So it's time to start acting like it. What am I doing sitting around freaking wasting my time with this person or that person? Or, I had a chance of potential happiness for a lifetime and I gave it up. I didn't give it up. but I lost it because I couldn't stop chasing after temporary things. I couldn't stop letting my anger get the best of me. I wasn't able to communicate properly. That's probably gonna be one of my biggest regrets for a long time. But like I said before, the only thing I can do is change and be better for myself. Because I'm the only one left. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm never throwing a pity party. I'm not asking you guys to be sorry for me. I've already been sorry enough for myself. I just ask that you support me. I ask that you motivate me. And I ask that you keep tuning in. But I think that's it for the message tonight, y'all. I feel like I really got what I needed to get off my chest, so that felt good. That really felt good. I think I'm gonna do the principles every other video, just so I can space them out a little bit. I'm not overcrowding you guys with too much. But, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing this for the next 85 days, like I said. It's a 90-day journey. It takes 60 days to make a habit. And I'm here. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying being part of the algorithm. I'm enjoying you guys seeing all the views. Even if it's just 40, 50, 60, 100 views, even if it's just 10, 20, 30 subscribers, I'm thankful for every single person that watches these. I'm thankful for every single person that supports me. I'm thankful for every single person that motivates me and tells me that I have a good message and that, they could see me doing this in the future. That really pushes me. That really, makes me want to keep making these videos, whether it's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. or 6 a.m. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'm making a video. I'm editing it, and I'm posting it on YouTube for you guys and for me. But like I said, it's been your boy, M.A.D. Micah. I love you guys. Peace.